here. I think if we had more social media presence, I wouldn't be one of the only college students here. That's just a thought. But I think also on top of that, and I think last but not least, you know, like I said, there's a lot of interest groups. I think a lot of them were highlighted here. I think it's great that we have them. But creating more of those interest groups and identifying the people who can run those interest groups would also kind of help make people want to join and understand other people who are like, you know, have the same interests as them. And that, again, adds to our community. So that's what our group is. I'll hand this mic off to
Purva. I think the kids want to. Okay, if you want to speak, please line up for that.
Okay, so we thought more about like theme days and clubs. So we thought maybe like a cooking club.
Or like the jewelry club.
And then sometimes after school I go down by the Saratoga Creek and there's a lot of trash there. So maybe we can like make a club where we like pick up trash around Saratoga.
And then we thought more like plants and trees and work. Oh yeah, in a lovely garden club, like they go and they do like artsy houses together.
And then I thought maybe like an invention club where kids can get together and just like invent things and design things. Oh, and then there's family day where you can just hang out with your family all day.
And maybe like a drive-in movie like somewhere, like, cause like some of us have never done that before. And more family restaurants, like there's only like the burger bar and like more vegetarian options. It's like there's like no vegetarian options anywhere. And
then we thought maybe like a theme park, like a Saratoga theme park, like zip lines and
more parks and communities with like play structures, so kids won't like just text all day and like go on their phones, like actually want to go outside and play. And like kids can design those parks and things that motivate people to volunteer.
pretty good.
My group, right over there, we came up with about 5 events ideas. One was a parent-to-parent information day or night, and parents can provide guidance to other parents who have children going into the education system. It'd be like a parent-to-parent counseling and best practices, because these things that you just can't read about, and it's best to go with like a peer mentoring program kind of thing. How to parent, because I hear that's really hard. Don't know myself, but the other idea is a civic hackathon or a Code for Saratoga. I'm actually part of Code for San Jose. Like most things San Jose, they kind of encompass most Santa Clara County, but to have a city involved with their own coding civic hacking group and hackathon would be really cool. And it'd focus on like helping using technology to make government more efficient and transparent. You can create mapping tools. You can partner with cities to get data about cities, like dumping sites or reporting to the city, an easier way, more streamlined way to report to city issues. Another idea is something called the Civility Roundtable. This was actually done in Mountain View, where they take highly controversial issues or community topics, like housing or traffic or high-profile issues, and they bring essentially diverse opinions about it, and they lead almost like a panel in a fishbowl style, and the people are surrounding them, hearing about the dialogue and seeing all sides of the issue. Another one is a Help a Senior idea, where people can go out in the community and meet with seniors, walk with them around the block, learn more. It helps a deeper engagement with the community, especially with the elderly. And a Saratoga Day, essentially, like with bands and food and wine. And you could do it like a Celebrate Saratoga at night kind of event.
at Redwood, and he's also a sixth grader at Redwood. And before we start, we would like to thank Rishioko for running the Saratoga Robotics Club and running the scrimmage. So our ideas are mainly targeting like kids and work with them. So we thought of like the Colors Club, we thought of workshops on Sundays where kids can do hands-on projects that include like STEM activities, because our school is adopting the STEM exploratory, but it's still a slow process. So if we could have workshops where kids could learn about like physics or science things and then build things and test them, that would be great. And also, like Sujanko was saying, I think we should have like something like next door where the neighborhood is very like knows what's going on and very cautious of everything.
So also we could maybe have music and dance competitions and classes also. And there could be, I think someone else said it, there's a cooking class for kids, because not many kids know that much how to cook.
A couple of other things we wanted from the group here. So what we had was, the first one was a way to link charitable organizations in India with kids out here in schools and not just in the community here and maybe outside of India as well. So Sandhya Narayan wanted to, that's something she's passionate about, and she was willing to start doing that and pick something like this Shankrai Foundation or something else there and find kids across all the elementary schools, middle school and high school as well, and find ways those kids can help charitable organizations across the world. They started in a small way, and she's willing to start that, and we'll figure out the right way to sort of get that started. The second idea we had, which was again an art competition, maybe in the park somewhere we go out and try to get kids to come out one day and paint, do sculpture. We have music and dance, I know, but other type of arts there, so we get them in the park there. And whose idea was that? The table there. So the impression was in Delhi when he was growing up, they had these art competitions where kids could go out and do things there. It's gone away now. But to have that in a way when kids across, again, all schools would come in and do art there and run it in one of the parks there on one day. And make it a seasonal theme, so right, on some particular seasonal theme the kids will come and do stuff. So that was it.
We are capturing everything on video, so all your
I
input will
shouldn't
be
say something like that. We'll figure it later. So I'm Dhaval Tyagi, some of you know me as the
Double, put the mic. Thank you.
Is that better? Okay. So thanks to everybody on the table for these ideas. I was just the one the guy who was writing. And since nobody could read my handwriting, so okay, so first idea was doing some kind of like a summer picnic, like right before the school starts. So just for everybody in the town, right? No matter which school you are in. And do all kinds of like activities, games, all day kind of activities. You can just kind of hang around the park or something, like you can pick up. The second idea was doing more like runs and walks for charity. We do have one in the town, but we can have more different time of the year. There was another comment about like because there are a lot of seniors, our parents who come and visit here. So doing and some of us are also getting there. Pretty cool. So doing some kind of like a senior healthcare awareness kind of an event, especially many Indians, especially the normal sort of trends are very different. So doing some focused kind of awareness event like that. And then the flip side of that is doing a bigger multicultural immersion kind of an event where everybody from Saratoga, not just Indians only, but across different nationalities and cultures that we have. Doing a cross-cultural immersion kind of an event. Then something for kids, I mean, doing some kids-focused summer activities. Not to generally keep them busy, but obviously they will enjoy too. So some kind of very kids-focused activities. Then there was another idea about doing more speech and debate-related kids activities. I was thinking it was for adults, but then somebody mentioned that it's okay. Then there was another idea about bringing in keynote speakers in various different areas, not just technology focused, but in medicine and healthcare, in a lot of arts, etc. To bring them over here so that they can talk to people, give their thoughts on those topics. Then more senior focused gatherings, like someone else also mentioned that it is very hard for seniors to come out and gather in one place, either because of transportation issue or from the different ends of Saratoga. Then there was a very good idea about doing an international food and fashion show, maybe an annual event around that topic. That might require a lot of attention. And the last one that we had was doing a community project day. So it could be any kind of community project, like doing a cleanup, which some of these very bright kids mentioned here. Doing fruit pickups, for example. I mean, there are a lot of people who have a lot of fruit trees and they may not actually be able to pick all those fruits. So we can actually go and help to pick up those fruits and give to some homeless shelters and other places where they could make better use of them. And on the last topic, like why would, what makes you go and do volunteering, right? So we had actually 5 reasons for that also. So the top one was when you want to make a difference in something over a very long term kind of an impact, that's what actually gets you out. The other is just the opportunity and the sense of giving back to community. So if there is something like that, then you tend to do it more. The other point was about teaching the next generation. If you want to make sure that the next generation is more knowledgeable about whatever the topic might be, either it is science or technology or language or art or history, it could be anything. And then feeling inclusive, when you sort of give back, you feel more inclusive into the community. So that's another big reason. And something, from a personal perspective, that you always learn something new. Right? Whenever you are actually doing some activity, it's not like you are the expert, but even if you are expert, you always can do. And just one more shameless plug.